So this one could be actually a little bit surprising to you guys because I have Schneider by my side, former Fnatic player, former Flipside player, and most recently Mousesports. Let's just talk about DreamHack itself first. What were your predictions going into the tournament?
I felt like everyone else, like Fnatic, LDLC, they're the strongest for sure, and I still think Fnatic. I was real surprised about this bracket thing that LDLC are facing Fnatic in the first round. That's sad to me because they're both they deserve to be top 4, both of them. But I still believe that in Fnatic at least, and then probably Virtus Pro now, and also NIP looks strong, but I feel like they need to face a bit better opponents first to like say, okay, they're back.
Were there any matches or any results that actually surprised you? There were numerous, at least close matches. For example, the one with ESC and NIP. Then there was Navi and Flipside, which you actually know pretty well since you played with some of the guys before. What did you think about those results?
Yeah, I watched the ESC NIP game from the hotel, and all I can say there is ESC had the game. First I was ruling them out because they got off to such a bad start basically, but then they showed that they are a good team and they can actually improve stuff. And then about the flip side, Navi, I watched that one as well in the end. And I was actually a bit mad for Flipside that they didn't close it out because they had no money the last round when it was 14-15. So that was sad for them, but what to do. And then also the Hellraisers yesterday, they were great. They were like the typical Hellraisers guys. Sure. Like you see them, they're like top 2, but then they come today and they get like 10 rounds in total in 2 maps, and it's such a disappointment, I guess, for them as well as the fans.
What do you make of their coach, by the way? They got played around 3 weeks before the tournament, but they officially released the news about only a week before. What did you make about the addition of a coach for Hellraisers in particular?
It looked like it actually helped them. And what I've heard, I didn't actually see him that much, but I heard he was talking a lot for them. I heard he was basically controlling everything, but I might be wrong. But
yeah, that was the case.
It seemed like a great addition, and I hope they keep him and let him help them, basically.
Do you think organizations should probably support those coaches a lot more? Because I know that at ESWC, for example, there was a problem for NIP to get like an additional headset and an additional microphone for PETA to talk to the team. Actually, do you think that would actually hurt the teams, that some of the organizations or the tournament organizers don't actually support coaching at all? Yeah, for sure. Tournaments really need to wake up on that because it's the future. We need that 6th man basically. He needs to be able to do that stuff for them. So put some pressure off all the players. Let him have some control, and then it's the future, for sure. So let's talk a little bit about you then. Since you were released from Fnatic, you obviously had some rough going through some of the teams. Can you talk a little bit about that history? Why do you think it didn't work with Flipside and Mousesports? What do you think about that? Flipside was like, I feel like it's, when looking back to it, it was basically my fault because I came from a team that I've been together with for almost like 2 years, the same guys, and I just expected the players I joined up with or choose, I picked them basically, and I expected too much too soon basically, like team-wise. They're all great players, but we just couldn't get it working, like tactics. I should have let them loose basically. That's what I should have done differently. How has your life changed basically since you aren't a pro player for numerous months now? It's almost half a year, I think. How has your life changed? How do you feel about being a pro gamer back then? What's your take on that? I miss it a lot, and I mean, by just being at the sideline, I've learned a lot about myself and the community and what to like appreciate and what to not appreciate basically. So I've been growing as a person. I think I can come back and be a stronger person, like a better person for a team than I was in Fnatic, because we were kind of immature, a bunch of us in Fnatic at that time, and I was part of that as well. So I feel like I've grown from that, at least, yeah. So what are you doing here at DreamHack specifically?
Well, it was like this. FACEIT asked me to come to their monitor since I've been playing a lot of FACEIT on my stream, and they said I was like a figure for them. So they asked me, and I said, yeah, well, sure, why not? So I'm just here working for them, but I also wanted to say hi to all my friends, like players, etc. Ex-friends.
Ex-friends.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, just say hi to people, watch, get the feeling, be around.
Okay, as last questions, will we ever see you again as a pro player?
For sure, I'm coming back. I'm coming back in some way.
Do you have any specifics to that? Do you know anything right now?
No, not really, no, but I want to come back, and I feel like I can do it, and I will probably come back soon.
All right, thanks for the interview. Do you have any last words?
Thanks to all those that actually still support me, even though I'm not a pro player on paper anymore. I appreciate that a lot, like people that follows my stream and appreciate what I do.
Thank you.
Thank you.